Okay, welcome in. We're going to start admitting folks. It is 2 o'clock here in the Eastern time zone, and hopefully we'll see more people kind of coming in as we go along. Hi Sharon, hi Deb, hi Lynn, hi Miss Carlotta, and hi Kim. Hi Dean, hi Brenda, nice to see you all. We'll make sure that our special guest is here because we have a little bit easy today, Emily. Mm-hmm. Yes, we do, because we are going to have our Pampered Chef party / presentation by Miss Carlotta. And hi, Shane. And as we're letting folks in, as we're getting onto 2, we'll talk a little bit. And then when we see Miss Carlotta pop up with her, I see her iPhone. But when we see our kitchen set, then we'll know we can get started. But in the meantime, we're going to start chatting with everyone. What do you think of our set? We're in a kitchen. Not really. We made a kitchen. Thank you very much, Lucho. So we tried our best to kind of go with the theme. Y'all know, if you've been here for a while, we love themes. And so we have started our theme for today being a Pampered Chef party, but really more about adaptive cooking and cooking skills. So we're going to have a little bit of a lighter conversation, fun, hopefully entertaining, hopefully educational, get you all thinking about some things. If you're interested in purchasing something, great, because those funds come to Amputee Aid and specifically our Client Prosthetic Fund. If not, you just want to learn some things, that's great too, or just laugh a little bit and enjoy the set that we have, courtesy of Lucho. That's all right too. So hi everyone, we're going to get started with the folks that we have here at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm Jennifer. I am the Executive Director for Amputee Aid. Amputee Aid is a 501c3 nonprofit located here in the Pittsburgh area, but serving folks in the limb loss and limb difference community all over the country, and we can proudly say now, thanks to 3 clients, in Canada. Okay, yeah. We're spreading our wings, and hopefully we'll get some more folks. So we love helping folks in the limb loss and limb difference community. Whether you are someone living with limb loss and limb difference, you are a supporter, you are a healthcare provider looking to connect with resources, you just want to get involved as a volunteer or an ally, we would love to talk with you. If you are already our client, you know how to get a hold of us. If not, you're welcome to contact us by going to our website, amputee-aid.com. Click in the little blue Get Help button, and it will take you to a very short form that you fill out, and it will connect you to us so we can learn more about you, your needs, your interests, and help you connect with folks in the community and also help get you resources. A lot of our resources are financial based, so if you're looking for help with prosthetics, co-pays, conference fees, mobility equipment, recreational equipment, we'd love to talk with you. We also do a lot of work that's social work related, resource related, advocacy like this, and peer mentorship. Now, you all know as we get started every week here at Life Amplified, there are some certain things that we'd like to talk about up front. One is please introduce yourself and tell us where you're coming to us from. We'd love to know. We are here in Pittsburgh, which, P.S. and by the way, just got a tornado warning right before we went live on Zoom. And we are on the 2nd floor of a building. So we are apologizing in advance if we know it was like Wizard of Oz and like the house goes up or suddenly the wireless goes down, because there may or may not be a tornado coming through the city of Pittsburgh in the next half an hour. But tell us where you are coming to us from. I see we've got Fort Worth, Texas. Hi, Crystal. And thank you for complimenting our scene. We hope that you like our makeshift kitchen so that we could, celebrate for Pampered Chef. So hopefully you like it. So tell us where you're coming to us from. Also in the chat, because we love engagement, tell us, in line with the theme, because we are theme girls, what is the thing that you love to cook the most? Your favorite thing that you like to cook or prepare? Mine may not be a surprise. I'm a fruit and veggie tray kind of girl. I will make a fruit and veggie tray like no other. I can do the Christmas tree at Christmas time. I can make you shapes, turkeys, lions, all of it. That's my thing. Emily, what is your favorite thing to make?
I'm more of a stir-fry girl. Just throw it all in and saute it up.
Okay, all right. Emily, go ahead and introduce yourself and talk to us a little bit about what to expect on our webinar.
Okay. Hi, I'm Emily Penland, social worker, Amputee Aid, and actually March is Social Worker Month.
Yay!
So yay to all those social workers out there being those change makers and resource helpers. So today in our webinar, we are recording live, and so if you're, me and Jennifer can see all of your lovely faces, but no one else can. So you can be safe about that, but just know that if you do come off of mute, we will hear your voice as well as the internet will hear your voice. So if you're someone who is a little more private, doesn't wish to have your voice on the internet, just be aware of that. You can always put your comment or your question in the chat, and we'll be happy to get me and Jennifer kind of keep an eye on that. If not, our Lucho behind the scenes will kind of give us a nudge to kind of look at the comments. So be safe about that. And then also, this is a safe place. So, nothing we talk about, we don't really share with anyone else other than anyone who watches here. And this isn't really the space to kind of talk about more specific personal issues. In that instance, you can either text me, email me, or go to our website and click that Get Help button and fill out the form, and we'll be happy to help you with more specific needs.
Yeah, so cooking questions, this is your time, okay? Very detailed personal financial questions or medical questions, probably not the forum. Because not only do we record and share this out to an email list of over 1,000 people, we also put it on YouTube because we want to be YouTube famous one day.
Yes.
And so just know that you're going to go on YouTube. So, but we'd love to hear from you live. So we'll do our best to watch the chat. I've seen some great comments in here: chicken pot pie, steak and potatoes. Those are some great ideas. No one's agreeing with me on the fruit and veggie trays yet. Okay, but anything from the crock pot. All right. So we'd love to kind of see some engagement in there, and we will do our best to watch the chat as we go along. Now, before we get started, because we're going to turn it over to Miss Carlotta, who not only is a Pampered Chef rep, but has offered to do this fundraiser for Amputee Aid and is a member of the community. Okay, so lots of intersecting things here. Before we turn it over to Miss Carlotta, I'll say one other thing. Okay, we're doing giveaways.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we love a giveaway here at Life Amplified, and today we're doing 2. So here are the rules for the giveaway. You've got to stay to the end of our presentation. We're going to spend the next 45-ish minutes chatting with Miss Carlotta and learning all things Pampered Chef related. Okay, so you've got to stay until the end, and you've got to be on Zoom. So TikTok friends, hi everybody on TikTok. If you want to get in on this giveaway, we're giving away 2 Pampered Chef items courtesy of Miss Carlotta. Thank you very much. You've got to hop on over to Zoom. Go to our page, look for the Zoom code. It's completely free, easy to access right online, and you can get in on this giveaway. So once you're here on Zoom, stay logged in, please. Lucho behind the screen is going to write down the names of all of our folks, and we're going to draw 2 winners at the end of our presentation. So, I hear some people saying it's cutting out bad, our audio. All right, so we don't like that. And I see some hands up. So
it is.
It is? Oh no. Okay. Is it because the tornado is coming? Is that what it is? Okay. Yes.
After you guys said that, I think that's what it may be from. When you're talking, it's just real choppy and cutting in and out, and sometimes it lags.
Well, here's what we're going to do. This is our...
Like you guys just froze on us.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Get on it, Lucho.
Get on it. Thank you, Dean. Yes. Can somebody stop the tornado for coming for the next 40 minutes? I'm wondering if...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see other people saying stuff, but it's too late. Y'all are going out real bad.
We are going out real bad. Miss Carlotta, if you can hear us, we'd love for you to take over, and maybe that will solve some things for us. Miss Carlotta, can you come off of mute and introduce yourself? Or Lucho, can we help her?
Yeah, she's ready.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Yay!
Carlotta, take it away.
Okay.
We're frozen in Pittsburgh. You take it
Here
away.
in a small little box in the corner.
Okay.
What am I looking like to you?
You look beautiful to us.
Love that red shirt.
Okay. Well, let's get started then.
Okay.
Just real quickly, my name is Carlotta Antonelli. I'm not Italian. I'm English, but I married the Italian. And we live here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And I started with Pampered Chef in 1991. And I'm still doing it full time. And I love it. So just a quick little thing. I am a below-the-knee amputee. So been that way since I was 5 years old. I was hit by a school bus. So I feel like a real allegiance to everybody that's on here. I've done quite a few talks about being a below-the-knee amputee. But let's get to cooking, okay? So we're going to make a bowl today. And I don't know how many of you raise your hands if you've ever been to a Pampered Chef show. Okay, good. All right.
I used to sell it too back in 1991.
Oh, nice. Okay. My moving phone is not here yet, so you're going to kind of watch me walk around my kitchen. But what we're going to make real quick is a bowl. And some of you have probably, bowls are in now. So we're going to use a really cool little product. And I'll just have to switch this around a little bit. My husband is hiding downstairs with my yappy dogs. So we'll have to hope that. So can you see this twist and turn? Okay.
Yes.
So this is a brand new product that we came out with last spring. And let me tell you, it's really hit everybody. They love it. And it's so easy to use. And it's really a product that you could use if you happen to be an amputee. If you're, missing an arm, this is like the perfect product because it does the chopping for you. So we have a little bit of peppers in here, a little bit of cilantro, things like that, a tomato. So I'm just going to go like this. I'm just going to go like that. All right. Oh, it always helps when you turn it on. So there's two different buttons down here. I can pulse it. Or I can go like this. Come on, what's wrong with you? Oh. All right. I can pulse it. Just like that real quick. And you can put almost anything in here. You can even make pie dough in here. Or I can keep it down. Could not be easier. It's just called the twist and turn. And all we have in here is some cilantro, some tomatoes, a little bit of pepper, things like that. And I'm going to add a little pepper to it out of the can. So, Pampered Chef can opener. Very, very popular. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. So I've done over 4,000 live shows. And then COVID hit, right? So I had to learn how to use the computer. Big time using the computer. I'm 78 years old. I did not grow up with a computer. So hope you can see me doing this. Then I'm going to be moving you around my kitchen. So there's the can opener. I'm just going to take the top off. If I'm putting things up too high, let me know. And I'm just going to add all these peppers in here. Could be easier. And then I'm going to put everything aside for my husband to come up and clean up after we're done. All right. So that takes care of the bowl. So now I'm going to move you around this way. Hello, see me okay?
Yes.
I'll take these glasses off. Do I need to get the camera any closer?
I think you're okay.
All right. Okay. So what I did a little bit earlier was I took the stainless steel pan, which by the way, somebody ordered the entire set off of your fundraiser. So
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
this is the stainless steel pan. This is the smaller one. It comes with a lid. So what I did was I browned meat. And okay, so who knows what this is? Shout it out. Yeah. I call it another twist and turn, but you just go like this with it. It's so easy to use. This one has a pink handle. So I got this many, many years ago when Pampered Chef did help with cancer fundraiser, which I've done a lot of those as well. So just like this. Now we just throw everything over here for my husband. When he comes up, he gets to clean. So how many have the spatulas? Most of you should probably have one of these. So easy, they don't stain. So we're going to grab our bowl. Just like this. Now, I don't know who has the microwave bowls on here, but did you know that you can do rice in them? Which is pretty phenomenal. Cool. And I did some rice earlier, and it's a real sticky rice, and I'll explain that to you later on. So I'm going to take this and just add it here to our pretty little bowl, which, by the way, we are now selling well, of course, we sell cookware. We're also selling dishes now, too. So really pretty ones. we'll just put our rice right there. Bowls are so easy. Bowls are so easy to make. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of this. I hope you like my little cabbage decoration. So I'm going to put this right here. And of course, we need to put some cheese on it. Stainless steel, come with handles, has the lid. Let's pop that in there. And I don't know about you all, but we love guacamole here. Mm-hmm. And this is an actual recipe. Gotta do it. So the beauty of this container is you can make your guacamole. Now this has sour cream in it because I was trying to follow the recipe. It's hard for me to do that, but I do. So if you make your guacamole and you purchase this, put your guacamole in here and it will stay nice and fresh for at least 4 to 5 days. Mm. So you know how when you make guacamole and you have some left over and then you put it in the refrigerator and you come back, 3 hours later and it's all brown. Mm-hmm. That's not going to happen with this one. So we have our guacamole. I'm going to put that on there. And you want to get some of this. So I'm going to take this off. Just grab a little spoon here. Put some of this on the top. It's so nice and pretty and fresh. Unfortunately, the tomatoes are not in yet, so had to get the grocery store ones. So it should be looking kind of pretty. And next thing we need is, we'll just put this over here. We need cheese on this. So let's put this over here. And we'll talk about this container too. You like to shred cheese? Not fun to shred cheese, but with this, it is. Now, if you are buying the store-bought cheese that comes in a container or comes in plastic, it's got sawdust in there. And the sawdust is what keeps everything fresh.
I didn't know. I did not know that.
Fact, but it's very true.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to take this cheese grater and I'll just put this over here. Like this. So I was glad to see a few hands when they raised your hands that you've been to Pampered Chef shows. They're so much fun, and I'm now doing in-home shows again, which is wonderful. What I really like to do. So this was the shredder, and I just did some cheese, and it just folds up, and it comes with a plastic thing that goes over the top, and it also comes with a holder as well. I'll confess I couldn't find the holder this morning. That was the end of that. So we're going to take our cheese. We want to make sure we've got everything here. And there is a really pretty bowl.
Wow.
So we just sauteed the meat. And one more thing. Grab our little dollop of avocado right on the top. And if I had some chips, I would put some chips around it, but I don't have any chips, so there it is.
Beautiful.
Easy. Anybody can make this, and I will see that you get the recipe. All right, let's talk about a few more products. I'm just going to pop this in the refrigerator. Maybe I'm not going to pop it in the refrigerator. Maybe I'm just going to put it over here. And I'll bring it back. Okay. So some fun little products that we've got. And I thought this one would be a good one. Let's just say that you are only using one hand. This is perfect. This is a roller. It's like a pizza dough roller. Whatever you want to roll. Graham cracker crust. And of course,
and then to pour it at a small business.
Cutting board comes with the sides, catches all the juices with the watermelon and the cantaloupe. And I mainly use this for pizza dough. Sometimes I will roll out some graham cracker crumbs with it, but for the most part, I really just use it for my pizza dough. And speaking of pizzas, this presentation would not be complete without a stone, right? And how many of you have stones?
I do.
Well, this is the personal pan. And this is perfect for my husband and I because, you know, we can make smaller pizzas. This is great for biscuits, but this is called the personal pan. And as I'm sure you know, we've got great big round ones. We've got casseroles. Stones are fun to use, easy to use, and some of them you can even use in your microwave.
Really interesting.
Here. If anybody has any questions, of course,
you can use the stone. You can use the stones in the microwave.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So some of the newer ones, not the old ones. Now, if you've got a really old one, no. But if you have the newer ones, they can go into the microwave and they can go into the dishwasher. The new ones. I personally do not ever put a stone in the dishwasher. That's my own, but you can if you want to. I think they're really easy to clean. Hey, you know what I forgot to do? Wait. Oh my gosh. Right here. Brand new salt and pepper shaker. But here's the nice thing about this salt and pepper shaker. It's electric.
Nice.
So I just put some pepper on there. And this, again, is perfect for the person that's, you know, a little handicapped, and you just pick it up like this. So we just plug it in to charge it. Let's put a little bit of salt in here.
I love that.
There you go. Brand new, as of a few days ago, March 1st. It comes with a nice little handle.
I love that, Carlotta.
Let's pop over this way
can
now.
you hear me? Is our audio better? Can everybody hear us, or is our audio still bad on our side? I see the one thing I love, so good. So I'm gonna start giving commentary then, because I've had so many thoughts. Carlotta, one thing I love about the salt and pepper shaker is that since it's electric and you don't have a kind of fine handle, is our folks who are upper extremity amputees, they might have some challenges, right? That seems to be much easier to use, which is one of the things that we wanted to share with everyone is how many items Pampered Chef has and what you're already showing us that are adaptable for folks with upper extremities or who might have dexterity issues, even arthritis issues. So keep talking. I just wanted to throw in some commentary as we go along, as the non-cook in the room.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
That brings me to another thing. A lot of our products, if you are confined to a wheelchair, you can just roll your wheelchair right up to your dining room, to your table, and you can have your products there and, you know, use them that way, because some people are just in a wheelchair. In fact, I will tell you that sometimes if I'm really tired, if I go to do a Pampered Chef show, sometimes I sit down and do them because if my leg's hurting or something like that. So, I mean, that's what's amazing about these products, that, you know, we can pretty much use them anywhere.
Awesome.
All right. So this is our new cheese board. I'll show you this. So it's solid on the other side. It comes with this nice little bowl in the middle. So you can put all your different kinds of condiments in there, or your sauces. So I use this on my table and I put bananas on it and stuff like that.
Cute.
All right. Oops. So let's say you're in a hurry and you want to have some scrambled eggs. So this is going to go in the microwave. And I've got an egg in here. And if you have this one, raise your hand. So I'm just mixing up the egg. It's like this, and I'm going to put it in the microwave over there. And it takes about a minute, and we're going to have scrambled eggs. And I did spray it. And it comes with a lid, like this. So I'll be right back.
Now, while we're waiting for you to come back, let me just say to our new folks who have joined us since we started, hi to all of you. We hope you like our kitchen scene. We are continuing our theme for the month of amputee lifestyle and having a little cooking party, talking about adaptive cooking, talking about Pampered Chef. No pressure to buy anything, but if you do, the proceeds come to Amputee Aid. Mostly we wanted to share and entertain and have a good time today. And we've got Miss Carlotta, who is part of the community, presenting to us. Okay, back to you, Miss Carlotta.
All right. So, you know, we're doing this as a fundraiser. and Pampered Chef is donating 20% of my sales, and I'm going to donate 2% of my sales.
Thank you.
I think it's pretty cool, and I've done hundreds and hundreds of fundraisers. So, and it's fun for me to do. So, all right. So, anybody have this one? This is pretty. Okay. All right. So let's do a strawberry.
Oh, our cup chopper. I believe that is one of the 2 giveaways we have as well. Is that right, Miss Carlotta?
That's right. It is.
Yes.
Or we can also do them this way.
Another great opportunity for folks who have upper extremity amputations.
It's really easy to use now. My husband did the shopping for me. So these are pretty big strawberries.
Yeah.
That's all right, though. So he usually thinks big. So, all right. So we've got the strawberries on there. But let's say you want to make some egg salad. So we're just going to do an egg. Now, I know somebody on here must have this one.
Yeah, we see hands going up.
Oh, yeah. We can do the eggs on here, just like this.
And that's our other giveaway.
Yes, that's right, Emily. Miss Carlotta, is that our second giveaway that you're showing us now? I believe that is our second giveaway for today, is the egg chopper.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we've got 2.
I kind of forget what I sent to you.
Well, surprise! Yes, it's those 2 items. So if you're interested, stick around to the end. We're capturing everyone's names on Zoom. TikTok friends, get over to Zoom if you want to get in on this. And when we're done in about a half an hour or so, we're going to draw the winners. And by the way, if you have just joined us since we got started, put in the chat where you're from and how you're doing today, as well as what your favorite meal is to cook. And just know there's a tornado coming through our city, so we're dealing with the internet, okay? Bear with us. Okay, go ahead, Miss Carlotta.
All right. So I just showed you the eggs, beautifully sliced. Yeah, this is a great little tool. I just used both eggs, so I won't show you this. But this has been around as long as I've been with Pampered Chef. We have carried just a simple egg slicer that's got little wires there. Okay, now look over here. Oh, it's right here. And let's see, it's right here. So this is new to me, very new to me. So this is soap, and it smells really, really, really good. So we take the new little, my husband calls this the toothbrush, but it really cleans really nicely. So I can just go on there. So you got a little soap on there, and I can just go like this, and it cleans up so nicely. Brand new, easy to use, comes with 2 different heads on it, and you do need to put a battery in it. It's become quite popular very, very quickly. So this is what this looks like. This smells really, really good.
Interesting.
And I really don't know what it's made out. I'll be honest with you. I just know it smells like lemon. And my stainless steel pan that I made a couple of days ago, or I did a couple of days ago, I was making wontons online, and they were steamed. And so when I was all done, the bottom of the stainless steel pan was a little on the dirty side. So I just got this out and started scrubbing with it, and it worked fine. So it's a nice little tool. All right. Okay. Well, I think everything's really nice, so I can't help it. I love it. All right. This is a pepper cord. This comes with 2 different ends. Got this one and this one. So let's take this big old green pepper. I'm going to take this. I'm going to go straight down. Yeah, and I just broke the pepper. Well, that was good. Hey, things happen, right? This is live. So we'll just pretend that didn't happen. Usually it doesn't. Here's the middle of the core. And now I can take this and just get the seeds out.
Nice.
It's called a little peppercorn. And we've got this right here. And this was the inside of the pepper. So that takes out a lot of seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little twist. All right. I keep telling you everything is nice, so I'll try to think of a different way to say it. Okay. Now, got our bowl. Oh, I'll show you the egg. Here's our nice little egg.
Oh yeah, that was in the
So
microwave.
you can make little cakes in here too. When you go to the grocery store, you'll see like little boxes of tiny little cakes.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, wow.
So you can put 2 eggs in here, 3 eggs. You can add green pepper and salt and pepper with this, and then cook it. Works perfectly.
Carlotta, how long was that in the microwave? It was like 2 minutes or so?
A minute.
A minute. You got yourself some eggs.
1 minute.
Nice.
That was it. My little dogs downstairs will be happy.
Put some spinach in there.
Right.
Well, I think it's kind of fun for you also to know a little more about me. I have been a volunteer at a place called Miracles in Motion, which involves horses. And I also ride horses. I used to show.
Nice.
I got my first horse when I was 6 years old. I'm sure you know, to kind of help me out with the leg. And so I've been a volunteer for the last 23 years.
Wow.
I help train them. I help teach. And I'm actually winding down from that now, since I have been diagnosed with cancer a year ago. It's melanoma, but it went inside of me.
Yeah.
So it just slowed me down a little bit. The prognosis is very, very good. So that's just a little bit more about me.
Carlotta,
My husband, by the way, does a lot of volunteer work as well.
I was going to ask you.
Anybody got this one?
I was going to ask you, before we get to that, if you could tell us, for those folks who don't know what Miracles in Motion is, can you tell us what kind of organization that is? We love people who volunteer. Tell us more about Miracles in Motion.
Okay, let me get some water. Miracles in Motion was started 33 years ago. Been with them, as said, 23.
Wow.
And we take care of children and adults with disabilities. Mm-hmm. Now, that disability doesn't mean an amputee. It could be a disability with they have things that have happened to them when they've been small or large or big, you know what I mean, as an adult. They may have had polio when they were very, very young. You can ride out there till you're like 90 if we can get you on the horse. Any kind of a disability. And if we have therapists that come out that teach, they go along with the rider and the horse. So they walk alongside, and then we are sidewalkers or we lead the horse. And it's a big facility. We have 18 horses and 3 ponies, and it's booked already. Unfortunately we do not have a heated barn or a heated arena where they can, be able to ride all year, and it gets booked up very quickly. So the state will pay for them being there. Sometimes, but then we also have privates as well that come out, and we give tours. It's an awesome organization, and it's in Swisher, Iowa. And the person that runs it is a fundraiser. And actually, I helped her get the job out there. She's awesome. You'd love talking to her, by the way.
I bet.
She's raised a lot of funds.
Wonderful.
For Miracles in Motion.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that.
Does that help?
Yes. We're glad that for folks who might not know what that organization is. Plus, we love sharing information about other nonprofits.
It's been a big part of my life for just a long, long time. So that's what I do for my volunteer work.
Thank you.
All right. So if you've never had this one, This one will make French fries. We're just going to make little round discs today, but this will make little tiny bits of things, which I'll show you. But I've got the potato in here. Let's
Wow, look at that going. That's fast.
We'll also do French fries. Yeah. It'll do pretty much anything you want to throw in here. And if I wanted to, I could just pull this out, throw these in like this. Let's see what it does now.
Nice.
Wow, so quick.
That's another good option for our friends who have upper extremity amputations or lower extremity, and you just don't want to, stand for a long time cutting.
That's right. Onions, carrots, strawberries. I'm not going to put the strawberries through now. It does all kinds of things, and there's on the back. There's little knobs, so where you can make very small cuts or big cuts, or the French fries. I like to put an apple in it. I could slice an apple in here with it, and it's easy to use. And it comes with this. Let's put this back over here, like that, and it folds down for very easy storage. And this is just another real quick one. I'm not going to show it to you, but this is very easy to use. Just put your product right there, and then we just go back and forth.
Is that the mandolin?
How much time do I have?
Oh, Miss Tracy.
The mandolin?
Yeah. That was the mandolin. Sometimes I talk too quick.
Just use the guard, though, because I've taken a knuckle or two off.
Ouch. Yeah, great point. Please always use the guard, please, right? And Miss Carlotta, to answer your question, we've got about 23-ish minutes left, but we want to make sure that we have time near the end to answer any questions, as well as to pull the winners for those two items. So Lucho is making sure we've got all the names written down. We're going to grab those two winners before we end today. I made that tip to Lucho because I saw him behind the screen. Yes, now is the time to get those names down so that we can. He's going to stay online, everyone. We're going to start taking your names down now, and then we're going to draw the winners. Go ahead, Miss Carlotta.
Coming along.
What was that, Miss Carlotta?
Are you still hearing warnings about a tornado?
We haven't heard it yet, so I think we might be over it. Hopefully.
And we're still here.
We're still here. We haven't been yeeted out of the building or anything. So far, so good. But you keep talking.
Well, it's been snowing here all morning.
Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't complain then.
A lot of snow in 2 days. But right now the sun just came out, just like about 3 minutes ago, which brightens everything up in here too. Okay. Well, let's talk about what's really two things. Well, let's do this first. I did not make one of these for you. I'm doing one of these shows tomorrow night. Can anybody guess what this is?
Is that the sushi maker?
Is that the sushi maker?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yes. I was looking at that.
And it's so easy to use. I chose to do something a little different back there, and I'll show it to you. But yeah, it's fun. Tomorrow night I'm doing a show, and I'm making an Italian one. So I personally do not like. I love salmon when I cook it and put it in the oven. I don't like it. I don't like it in that package. And I'm a East Coast girl too. I mean, I love seafood, but so we've had a lot of fun with this. It comes with 4 parts, and it's just so easy to use. And you do need sticky rice though. That's one thing you want to do is learn how to. Cooking sticky rice is really very easy because you buy the package that says sticky rice.
Okay.
I didn't know that the first time. So
I didn't know that either.
So it just comes together like this. And then at the very end, you push through, and then the roll comes out the other end. So, and I do not like the seaweed ones. So I've been finding other ways to do it other than the seaweed. In other words, I just don't like that fishy whatever. So, okay. But Now, my husband and I are both diabetics. So as much as I wanted to fill this up with candy, I didn't. So this is the newest. So you guys know, what is this, everybody?
It's like a snack box.
A Snacko box. Yes, we heard Crystal say that too. Yes.
And let's put this back here. I really did want to fill it up and make it beautiful, things like that, but I couldn't do it. So because I knew what would happen, you know, I would eat it all day. So, and yes, I have filled it up with vegetables, carrots and things like that. So this is what it looks like with the ones I've got already in here. And honestly, it's really something. I know my daughter-in-law, she's so excited about it. And what happens is you can take these out. This is great for crackers. If you go online, you'll see all the different ways people are doing them. These are like a year-old licorice we found somewhere in a drawer. I can't even eat these. They're like ice.
Yeah, you'll break a tooth.
The cool thing is, like some of our other products that I know some of you have, it comes with the inserts.
Nice.
So you put these in the freezer. So the fishing ones that you've seen, they don't have these. So this is exclusive to Pampered Chef. This is going to keep whatever you take to the ball game, wherever you go. You can just use these, put them on the bottom. I did a vendor show last Saturday, and then we went to Mass at 4:30, and we didn't get home until probably about 6, and these were still cold.
Yeah.
Been at a vendor fair indoor all day.
Nice.
Like that. So what do you think of this? I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Like maybe a movie night, you could put all your different snacks, your popcorn, your candy, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, all your fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, that'd be more for you.
I was going to say, fruits and veggie tray girl right here. I love that idea, but I also love that you can use it for lots of different things. If you are one of our clients or friends who's diabetic, like my grandmother was, and you want to have different varieties of things, but still make it look cool and visually appealing, there's a good way to do it.
Comes with a lid that snaps on, and then I am, if anyone orders this one, I'm going to add to their order. This is the new Can you see that? It grabs things for you.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
The pickles, you know, in the pickle jar. You don't have to touch them.
I think in the book it showed like olives, like it picking up little olives.
Yeah. So another
Olives.
another great option for folks with dexterity issues or sensory issues, mobility issues, to have a tool like that.
Could do there's a strawberry. So I just decided this is just so nice that, and I've already had people that have purchased this, not on this one so far, but so I can always go in and see orders. So I'm just going to add this cute little thing with it, and it's just Pampered Chef.
Okay, tell me why I just thought of, can I use it on my dog's treats? You know, like when you got the dog treat at the bottom of the bag and you don't want to stick your hand in there? Like, could you pick up your dog treats with that also? I feel like you could.
Yes.
Hey, there you go. I might be getting that for
They're
Bruce.
small because I just have 9-pound dogs, so they get the little ones. But yes, you could.
All right. I might be adding that to my order then.
It'll pretty much pick up anything. All right. We can wrap it up with we have a lot of spices. Anybody tell me, does anybody have the Pampered Chef spices?
No.
So
tell us more.
We have a huge variety of them, but this one is the honey walnut. This is brand new. this one, which I forgot to put in our mixture, is the I'm not going to say it right. So nice little spice. We have lots and lots of spices, and this is the newest one. And this is street corn. Street corn, everybody loves street corn. So that's one of the new ones. Plus, we have many, many, many more. In the avocado today, we use chili lime, and that happens to be my husband's favorite if we're making guacamole.
Yeah, one thing I did notice with the spices is that they were very kind of unique.
Very unique, yes.
Yes, they're very unique, and we like any of the real spicy ones, but we also have the dill. I love dill, and I think it's a fun way to make hors d'oeuvres, sprinkling the dill in. And you're able to get, if you go onto the website, you can see we can get the big jars of it. So I like that quite a bit. So let's talk about what happens if you were just having a regular show. I do virtual shows, so if anybody on here is thinking they would like to have a virtual show, as much as I would like to come back there and do a live show, I would not be able to do that. So, at least at this moment, but you can book an online show with me where you can get products for free and discounted in half price. So, and it's totally different than a fundraiser, but our organization, you will get $5 per booking that I get. So that's kind of nice. And if you're looking for a fun-time, part-time job, I happen to do it full-time, but we have lots and lots of people doing this on a part-time basis just to make a little bit of extra money. I'd love to talk to you about that as well.
Yes, and Miss Carlotta, we have your contact information, and I think it's okay when we send out our recording that we share that as well, because we are a big believer in supporting fellows in the limb loss and limb difference community, which means everyone watching us live or our recordings and our friends on TikTok. When you're looking to buy kitchen items, spices, all of the things, buy them from Carlotta, a member of our community. But if you also want to know how to get involved, how to have a side gig, side hustle, make some extra cash, it sounds like you'd be willing to talk to them about that too. Is that right, Carlotta?
Yes.
Great.
Very
So we'll share all of the contact information.
I have a trainer. Yeah, I've been a Pampered Chef trainer almost since I almost started.
Wonderful.
When I did my very first little show years ago. Any other questions?
Yeah, this is the time, everyone. We'd love to know if you have questions about any of the items that Carlotta has shown us now or anything else. It's on our link. If you haven't seen the link, it is with our webinar posting. There's a link to our shop that's got all these items and more, including that grabber that I'm going to get that she'll add to it. Now's the time to ask those questions. I see Deb has her hand up. Go ahead, Deb.
I do. Thank you. Sure. Will you ship to Canada?
No.
Oh, I have a workaround. I'm so sorry, Miss Deb, but you could ship to Pittsburgh, and then Pittsburgh could ship to Canada. Just letting you know, Deb.
Yep.
There is a workaround.
I know a couple of nice people in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you do. Two of us plus Lucho some of the time. No, I'm kidding, Lucho, all the time, honey. You too. Great question, Deb. Any other questions? And also, what I would love to know is, and thanks, Jeff, thank you for coming. We'll see you next time. If you don't have questions for Deb, I would also love to know from any or all of you, what are your kitchen hacks? What are the things that you have found helpful as someone with limb loss or limb difference that you use? We've seen a lot about the choppers, things that are electronic, things that you can use seated. I'd love to know from all of you what you use or what you would recommend for someone who's maybe new to this lifestyle. But Carlotta, while we're looking for those questions or comments, what would you say are helpful things about Pampered Chef or just, life in general as someone who's an amputee and cooking?
Well, Pampered Chef in themselves provide a lot of recipes that you can go on and see if you can adjust them. There's a lot of products that I didn't even show today that are perfect for good kitchen hacks to use if indeed you are an amputee. I don't know. There's just so much. I didn't even get to like we have many other products. I've got some pretty big ones right below here, including the blender. And the blender is awesome for somebody that, I'll just grab it right here. Honestly, this blender, obviously it comes with a lid. You plug it in. It makes wonderful milkshakes. Of course, it makes milkshakes, of course. But it does all kinds of soups because this one cooks. So, unlike the other ones out there that say they cook, they don't. They cook by friction. This one actually has a motor in it. So, as I said, it comes with a lid. You just throw all your vegetables in there. You don't cook them. Just throw them in, like anything you want to put in there. You can throw some broth in there, throw some whole tomatoes or peppers or whatever you want, and you turn it on and it cooks. And it takes about 30 minutes for it to cook.
Wow.
To me, I mean, we use this constantly. I mean, I use it all the time, but I also like to use it for throw a bunch of strawberries in there and some milk and blend it all up. And I'm supposed to drink like 8 ounces of milk a day, which is really hard for me. So I use this to throw them on there. So this would be a good product. This is one of the products. A lot of our products are half price when you have a show. So starting at $200 show, you can get a lot. You can get anything you want for half price from Pampered Chef.
Very nice. So another reason to consider having a show.
Right.
And I saw some comments.
I can do virtual shows for you if that's what you want. And you know what? Oh my gosh. Where's it at? We have a new, well, I'll be right back.
While you're doing that, I saw battery-operated salt and pepper shakers again in the chat. Those seem to be very popular. Miss Tracy, yes, it's on our social media page, but we will also send it out. We can email you the link, so it'll go right to our shop. And then that way, you know, it would be nice if some of the proceeds come back to Amputee Aid for our client fund. No pressure. We hope everyone just listened and enjoyed and laughed a little bit, put up with our tornado, our audio. The fact that for some reason I put my microphone on a bow now was making weird noises like this is ASMR. Sorry everybody for my mic. Doing the best we can. And while we're waiting for, we've got Carlotta back. As we're joining you in, I see that Crystal had a question. If you wanted to ask your question, go right ahead. And then Carlotta, what else did you have to say? Go ahead, Crystal. You can go first.
Gosh, this is so new. This is a product that, because of my sales and you know, I'm an upper level director, so I earn things as a Pampered Chef consultant. You can earn anything for free as a Pampered Chef consultant if you do certain numbers. So I will tell you that I did not earn this one for free. I'll have it in my house though, April 1. But this is Pampered Chefs, and this is it looking upside down probably. Can you see it the right way up?
I think we can see it just fine. Yeah.
Okay, guess what? It makes milkshakes.
Ooh.
All kinds of wonderful things, and I can't wait to get it here. I do some shows here at my house. Let me find it on here. And I'll read you the name real quick. I mean, it is so new. And sure, I don't know if you can see it back here, but we're looking right here. That's an air fryer.
Yeah.
Also an oven. That's Pampered Chef as well.
Very nice. Now, Crystal, I saw you had your hand raised. Did you have a question for Carlotta?
No, you answered it already.
Oh, okay. All right. We're psychic.
I couldn't hear her.
We already answered her question, which is good. Usually we don't have the answers, but today we did ahead of time. So I love that. One thing I was thinking about, Carlotta, as you were presenting, is my grandmother and my experience with her, who was a bilateral amputee and a big cook. And so later in life, she did almost everything seated as a wheelchair user when she wasn't using her prosthetics. For her, I won't say the name. I'll just say it was George F. Because it's not Pampered Chef. George F. something fill in the blank. The little griddles. She cooked everything at her kitchen table that way, and it was still lovely to have meals and time with Grandma because you learn to adapt. I think that's something that we can say safely about the entire community, the limb loss and limb difference community, is you learn to adapt and still do the things you enjoy, including cooking. So Carlotta, thank you for giving us some of your time and showing some of these super cool products in the bowl, making the bowl the cool new trendy thing, and sharing some time with us in your kitchen. If you want to know more about Pampered Chef, having your own virtual party, how to get involved, maybe to earn some income, or if you're just looking to buy some kitchen items, bakeware, spices, all of the appliances, please connect with Carlotta. We will share her contact information when we send out the recording. Also, the link to our shop is on our social media pages. Please support a fellow person in the limb loss and limb difference community. Carlotta, from your kitchen to our fake kitchen, thank you very much. Round of applause. I see some hearts going up. Round of applause for Carlotta. Thank you very much. What we'd like to do now is draw the two winners. Yes, thank you. And thank you for giving us 2 items to give away. We love giveaways, and Carlotta gave us the cup chopper and the egg chopper. All right, so we're going to pull 2 winners now. Emily, let's see who our winners are, and then we'll mail out those items.
April Heedler.
April, congratulations. And April, since you were the first winner, you have the choice. You can either unmute or put in the chat if you want the cup chopper or the egg chopper. Let us know, okay? And we'll get you that item out in the mail, courtesy of Carlotta and Pampered Chef. So Miss April, your choices are the cup chopper or the egg chopper. Put it in the chat, and if we don't see it before we conclude, we'll reach out to you. Let's draw the second name, because that person's going to get the other equally cool item, okay? And who is our winner?
Lynn DeCola.
Lynn! I think Lynn had about a little bit earlier, so we will connect with Lynn. Congratulations to those 2. But no fears, everyone. We're doing more giveaways next week. So let's give you a preview of what we're doing next week, okay? Hopefully no tornadoes coming through Pittsburgh. Hopefully no snow that Carlotta has in her area. We'd like all the Florida and Texas weather to please send it up to us, please. We would like some warm weather for our friends down. I already see Dean doing this. Crystal and Dean, send us your warm weather, because all of our Canadian friends and us over here in the north, we don't need any more cold or rain or tornadoes. Next week, though, everyone, we are.
I don't want to take y'all's weather, but you can have mine.
We can't do an exchange. Okay, we'll just take some of yours. You got plenty. Texas is big enough to give us some of their weather. All right, now everyone.
Yes, it's nice and breezy. It's great.
Oh, we're jealous. Next week, we are continuing our theme for the month, which is amputee lifestyle. All right. And next week, we have our guest speaker is Kim, okay, who is a community advisory board member, frequent attendee of Life Amplified, and now a journalist with Amplitude Magazine. Woo! Yay, Kim, congratulations to you. She is doing a presentation on travel hacks for amputees, all right? So if you have tips, this is the one we need you to attend. For everyone new to this lifestyle who wants to know, can I travel? How do I travel? Can I take a medical bag? How do I take a medical bag? What's the rule on my medications? What is it like to go through TSA? How do I contact TSA Cares? What time of day should I book my flight? All of the stuff related to traveling as an amputee, we are discussing next Wednesday, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, here on Zoom and TikTok with Life Amplified. The week after that, we are talking all about Gait Pulse, the monitoring free, F-R-E-E, free software, and we're doing giveaways both times. Next week, we're doing a coffee giveaway. The week after, special surprise, you gotta attend to find out, all right? So everyone, thank you for giving us some of your time today with Life Amplified, brought to you by Amputee Aid. Thank you, Miss Carlotta and Pampered Chef, for presenting, giving us some ideas.
You're welcome. I love doing it.
Yes, we love it. We love that this is a fundraiser in part for Amputee Aid and all the clients that we serve, but also just to educate, share, learn a little bit, think about ways you can adapt your cooking for your current needs as someone in the limb loss and limb difference community. You know what? Just have some fun. So we hope you enjoyed our kitchen, our lighter conversation today, and we'd love to see you here next Wednesday, 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Travel hack for amputees. Whether you need to know some or you know a lot, come and participate and get in on another giveaway. Take care, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of this week and a lovely beginning of next week. See you next Wednesday, March 18th, 2 o'clock Eastern Time on Zoom and TikTok for Life Amplified. Bye, everyone. Take care.